not realize I had that unmuted. That's weird. I don't think I've been watching Twitch, so that should have been muted. Okay, about ready to start. Damn, it's been a while since I've done this. It's been like, what, 6 months? Oh god, oh fuck. Okay, it looks like it was just a minor drop. Nothing to stress about. Alright, so before we begin, I do want to very briefly touch upon what is going on for anyone who is unaware. Basically, my capture card is fine. It's my computer that's dying. Specifically the motherboard and the USB ports on the back of it. They're not supplying enough power to the capture card. There's a couple of things I can do to fix this. But they all involve ordering parts, and that'll take a while. So for the moment, there's not exactly a whole lot I can do to fix it. So Nier is unfortunately having to go on a hiatus, alongside my main series here, which was Sonic, because I simply do not have a way to finish some of the other Sonic games, notably Sonic Colors. I don't have a way to stream, really. A lot of the other ones are on PC, so who knows, maybe I'll make some time for it later on. But I was thinking for now, we just sort of go a little unstructured, sort of just do whatever for the time being. Tonight's going to be Final Fantasy IV, so, you know, that'll be fun. Okay, and it sounds like the music is over, so give me one moment here to get FF4 running. There. Just give me a moment. That ought to still work. Yep. Perfect. Fortunately, there's not a whole lot I can do about that. Need 1 second to rearrange everything, make it all look good on my end. There we go. Alright, let's go. It has been a hot minute since we've played this one. I don't know if I remember anything that's actually happening. I know that we're going through that dungeon where the doors will kill us instantly, which has been my big deterrent from continuing. Otherwise, I believe what we're trying to do is we're trying to get to the tower that Golbez has everything in. He has, like, all the crystals in there. I think. Kane in the gang. Between this stream and the last one, I've actually played a bit of the DS version of this game, and it was really hard. are forgiven for thinking about Kaine. I've just remembered we're going to have to play the After Years. Or at least I want to play the After Years. I want to see why it's so bad, you know? That'll be interesting. Accent symbol away from Kaine. I wonder if that influenced her name at all. Granted, Nier is pretty separate from Final Fantasy in almost every way. Oh, I was worried for a second. I was about to say, I don't think I did anything to our save file. Hey, where are we? Is that the dungeon? Oh yeah, this is the dungeon. Is it that? Yes. Okay, wait, hold on. Before I go any further. How many? 34 is not enough. We're leaving. We are capping out on those. Shit, what was the map button in this one again? It was, no. Mushihime-sama Futari. Ooh, I own that game. It's actually pretty solid. I'm not big into, like, shmups like that normally. Like, I'm not good at them at all, I guess. Maybe someday I'll stream one. I own a couple on Steam that are pretty interesting. Where is the Dwarven Kingdom? It's around here somewhere, right? There it is. Alright, they better have Phoenix Downs for me to buy. Not over there. Over here, maybe? Right here. What? Why do they not have Phoenix Downs? Do you sell them? Yes. Just... Oh, I see. That's all we could buy. Well, I certainly hope that's enough. Because if it's not, that's gonna be an issue. Okay. Let's see, the dungeon is not there. Nope. Am I going crazy? It was right around here, wasn't it? I have no idea where anything is down here. It's not there. has your least favorite... Oh, there it is. It has your least favorite boss. That's, not a good sign. Okay. Beat the last boss of Black Label. I mean... that game's final boss is, like, infamously hard, so... I've completely forgotten what I'm doing. The only thing I know about that boss, really, is that she has extra phases if you manage to get through them without dying. So that the fight just keeps getting harder the better you get at it. Is this guy gonna die? There it goes. Any time stuff. Oh, right. I know what boss this is. I'm not gonna spoil it for anyone who doesn't know, but it's not a fun one, that's for sure. Her last phase in the Black Label version. Okay. Okay. So to anyone who doesn't remember, the gimmick in this dungeon is fake doors that kill us. So we're gonna have to keep an eye out for those. Do I have speed up down to a button? Yes. Just gonna get that over with. How's everyone doing on HP after that? Fine. Not awful. For normal phases and 1.5 phases. Ooh. Okay. Back attacks are my least favorite mechanic in any video game. These guys just deal chip damage. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Try ninjutsu. What? These guys are super, super cheap. Can I cover that? Let's try it. Does not look like it. Should be an online map so I can fight as few of them as possible. That doesn't feel as genuine, I guess. I do want to fight as few of these things as possible, though. Like, genuinely. This dungeon is awful. I've heard it's all... Oh, good. I've heard it's all uphill after this, so... Oh, yay. On everybody, I guess. Stage 4 in original mode, in God mode, stage 2 boss, because I got lucky. You are much better at those kinds of games than I. Sorry, Kane. Oh, this guy deals so much damage. Yes, that's right. Please kill it? No? select work in the ninth dimension attack. I don't think it does, no. Otherwise, I would have seen that strategy, like, everywhere, and everyone would have told me about it. This is gonna be a nightmare. Well... let's just... eat your potions, Cecil. It's gonna be nothing in here. Some chests. Gotetsu. And an ether. It's very tempting to just be like, fuck it, we're using a map. Bestiary. Finally played Donkey Kong Country. I fucking love Donkey Kong Country. I don't know, you wouldn't really expect it out of me, but I've played the first one, a lot of the second one, I've never finished it, and then Returns and Tropical Freeze. Never the third one, oddly enough. Can he jump out of the way in time? No. I'll let him kill anyone but Rosa, basically. That's how I'm gonna decide on it. Oh, no. Maybe this thing's weak to Blizzard? Please stop killing Cecil the moment I get him up. Third one is good, but kind of annoying to fully complete. What? That's really fucking weird. I'm going to go insane before this dungeon is over. Maybe Flood? I wasn't paying attention. How much damage did, whatever it is I used do? Which spell was it that I used? Blizzard? I am very unhappy right now. What an obnoxious enemy to fill a dungeon, like, full of. Really appreciate it. It didn't do that. This thing has so much HP too. Alright. Didn't we have, like, 40 of these? Like, not that long ago? Big boss tier enemy and put it everywhere. Yeah, exactly. Not that it matters how much HP they have for the main enemy of this dungeon. Back. Oh. What? Hold on. Just gonna... There. Everyone's looking fine. Okay. Okay, well, there's 2 doors in here. Oh, it's tempting. I'll leave it up to you guys. Do we just look it up? So we can get the fuck out of here as fast as possible? Because I'm leaning on that. Load a state and lose an hour of progress. Oops. Look up the map of this dungeon so we can fight as few of these trapdoors as possible. Because they're already driving me nuts. Just completely insane. I vote yes. I already know Jay's vote was yes earlier. Okay. Well, give me one moment here. This dungeon seems to be incredibly, unpopular. I wonder why. Looks like a good map. Alright, oh, okay. Both of these doors lead to empty rooms. I am really glad I looked that up. Let's see here. There is a save point really close by. We'll go ahead and use that. Wait, hold on. Do we have a, we do have tents and cottages, so... Hold on, wait. So, 1, 2... This is 1, 2, 3, 4... It's the 5th door in. 3, 4, and then... Alright, is the map correct? We'll see. Oh, it's the Blood Feast, guys. Done. We're not gonna worry about them. What an evil dungeon design. I don't think there's much of a reason to, really attack the door with any amount of strength. Can we Libra it? No. If it gives you nice equipment, I'd go in. Most of these are empty. That's just it. Looks like the second door in had light. Not really sure what that means. I can live with those two being dead. Sorry, Rydia. And now we'll just have... Jesus Christ, that deals a lot of damage to Cain. Just cover him. Wow. Thank you, Cecil. Well, you see, seeing past the monster door disguise won't do anything because it's every door in the dungeon, and I'm not kidding. Even if we could see them. Whoever designed this place just hates people. $500 damage. Amazing. This is a very bad situation. Please die. Oh. Well, she has to live. Am I gonna go for any of the optional summons? Maybe? I don't actually know how to get them. If I learn how, then perhaps. Depending on how, like, annoying they are. I am begging you, weird chimera creature. Just die. If we die right before the save point, I'm gonna be really upset. Like the door hinges. Oh! Oh my god, my heart. Rosa leveled up twice. Oh my god. Well, goodbye. Oh wait, actually no, we don't have to use any of those. Because we're about to go in and hit a save point. We can spam raise on all these guys. Holy fuck. This game, I swear to God. What a dungeon to come back to. We're gonna save here. Okay. So now, you take a look. Boss is there. Let me figure out exactly where we need to go on this stupid map. 16. Okay, so that connects there. So I want to get to that room from here. How do I... Okay, I think I figured it out. So we want to go... This one? Yes. Okay. Reach for a glass of water. Water transforms into a monster. Everything's a trap in this dungeon. All of it. I'm not actually convinced that dealing damage to the door does anything. I'm gonna keep doing it just in case, but I'm not convinced it does. Having one extra body against the chimera creatures, like, really does make the difference. Now, don't target Rosa, please. Rydia is fine. All of her good attacks just heal the damn thing, so... What? So you can kill them. It does actually do something. Oops. Why did it let me use the third one? Alright, in we go. Let's see, then around this corner here. Nagaraja. Sure. These enemies are very simplistic in comparison to the trapdoors. Like, I see the normal encounters in this place, and I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I see a door, and I'm like, oh god. No, please. Okay, so that door there is a trick. Either contained potassium benzoate? Is that a form of poison? Okay. This is listed as a door on the map. Is it here? Yes. Good to know. It's bad? Okay. Okay, so we want to... Oh, hey! There's actually not a whole lot of fake doors left to fight in this place. Actually, on second thought, we're not fighting that. We're not even gonna attempt that. Okay, that's not enough on Cain. That's not enough at all on Cain. There. Oh, back attack. Alright. Just gonna... Sorry, I don't participate in those. Okay, and then we want to go over here. Now I'll participate. I have a Thundara? Yes. What? Guess I'll go fuck myself? Oh, I'm so sick of Blood Feast animation, even still. It takes so much time, and they do it like 18 times in like a battle. There. We're just gonna... And there we go. Time saved. Okay. There's another save point right here. I'll just use a tent this time. We're not that low on health and stuff, so... Yeah, that restored everybody to max. Oh. I didn't know how many save slots we had. Huh. Oh well. Okay. Where has it put me now? Oh, wait. Okay, I see. Those ropes are there to waste your time. around here should be just one more fake door. Yes. Alright, well now I know. Just sort of let everyone smack it. Not even trying to use magic against it seems to be the best strategy. What? Excuse me? High edge. Holy shit. Well, I'll use Kiraga since I'm doing it all heal. Yeah, why did it do that? I guess Surprise is just one of the moves it can do. Please stop spamming that. It's annoying. Oh, fuck. Why is this dragon so fast? Okay, I thought Radio was dead for a second. Thank you. Okay. So, the good news is we're on the boss. The bad news is this boss is horrible. Oh, I should probably, yeah. Just top everyone off. The amount of times RPG's characters die, you have to wonder how it feels to get killed so many times. Desensitized to the feeling of all life escaping you. You have to at some point. I had ethers around here somewhere. Yeah, they're there. Alright, here you go, Rosa. Okay, we're just gonna save state right here, just in case. Because I don't know a whole lot about how this boss actually works. I just know it's terrible. Alright. Just the Dark Crystal? Not like the Dark Earth Crystal? Just the Dark Crystal? There it is. The walls! They're moving! Removing the crystal must have triggered it. So much for a smooth exit. Guys, we have teleport. Alright, here it is. Demon Wall. This boss fight is awful. Try Flood. $411, not terrible. Yeah, there's a time limit. It'll crush you. Okay, I gotta think here for a moment. Use a Libra to check the amount of HP it has. protect on everybody. I'll have to start throwing hastes around. I did not mean to make Rydia attack. Okay. Now I'll have Rosa throw a haste on... We have haste, right? Yeah. Kane. Just have him normally attack for a while. Shiva? Okay. Hopefully this pauses the Demon Wall's time limit. Okay, that did a lot of damage. That's really good. Okay. We'll just have Rydia spam that. Summon Shiva. Kiraga on everyone. On the turn after this with Rosa, I'll throw a haste on, I guess, Edge? Maybe Cecil? Come on, come on. Oh, this boss fight is so stressful. Another haste on... Oh, I thought I threw that on Edge, but I guess I threw it on Cecil. Oh, Kane's low. I probably should have healed him. Cecil will cover him, hopefully. Okay, that has been doing steadily less damage over time. Okay. Let's try... different, maybe? I don't know if hasting Rydia will do anything, but I'll try. That is an interesting Ifrit design. Okay, that didn't do anywhere near as much as Shiva did in her first turn. This thing is just a goddamn meatball. Alright. Titan, maybe? Throw a Kiraga on everyone. Come on. I don't know at what point it just kills us. It's actually made of tofu. Just eat them all, guys. It's that simple. Oh! Oh, it's Titan. Alright, it's Titan. Just haste herself, I guess. She doesn't really have anything else to do this turn. It has to be close to death, right? Right? This is only phase 1. I don't know what they would even do for a phase 2 on the Demon Wall. Oh. Is that it? Oh, God. Okay. Alright, now it's hitting Cecil. This is why I made the save state. So we can experiment a little. Oh! Just barely. I'm sorry, Cecil and Edge. You're not getting any experience. Oh, my heart. I swear, one of the normal enemies gave more EXP than this boss did. Nothing to it. Yeah, sure, Edge. Sure. You're the first to die, but sure. Can I, Nope. I cannot. That's fun. Interesting, it doesn't just wipe out the whole party. It slowly picks off everyone. Yeah, no, that is super weird. I was expecting an instant party wipe. But instead I got that. Just like a 1-by-1. Very close, yes. But it's over. We never have to think about the sealed cave ever again after I get out of here. Oh. I almost had a panic attack when I saw that door was closed. We're just gonna rest. Okay. It's implied sections of the wall suddenly shoot out, I guess? I'm pretty sure in the DS version it's a party wipe. I'm not 100% on that, though. Well, never have I been more happy to get back to this. Can I teleport out yet? No. I'm gonna have to remember our way out of here. It's over this way. And up here. Down there. One of these doors was a save point. This group of enemies is just so easy. And they drop high potions. Oops. Hold on, did I just walk sideways into... Yes, I did. No, absolutely not. Getting the fuck out of there. Okay. Let's see. And both of those were tricks. I remember that much. And now, as of this point, we're basically home free. Alright, so, this was the worst dungeon in the game so far. Just gonna... Yeah, there we go. Pause menu. Oh god. Cain! You belong to me, Cain! Bring me the crystal. Golbez! Cain! Get a hold of yourself! I'm alright. I'm no longer under his control. Okay, sure, whatever you say. Lost the Dark Crystal. Man, that fucking sucks. What? Cain! Now I can restore the Tower of Babel. At last I shall reach the moon. Cain, wake up! Please, Cain! With all the crystals in hand, the way to the moon will open. Stop! Mwahaha! Okay. Damn. The pause, you are correct, the pause menu doesn't stop shit. Dude, where do we go now? Do we go to the tower? I mean, I'm going back to the fucking castle to rest. If I can find it. There it is. You have returned? Where is the crystal? King Geod. You did not succeed in retrieving it? So now they hold all the crystals. There's nothing more we can do. That is, unless the legend of the Lunar Whale is true. The what now? The Lunar Whale? A huge ship spoken of in legend, one born of a dragon. The Mysidian legend. You know of Mysidia? It's the home to... It is home to the mages of the overworld. Monstro, oh my god. Guys, we gotta go get Monstro. Mysidia truly exists? Yes, I've met the Elder of Mysidia, who prays tirelessly in a tower. He prays, you say? Huh? Perhaps he prays for the Lunar Whale. You must hurry to Mysidia. But the exit is sealed. We can't get near the Tower of Babel either. Then dig your way out. I'm sorry? The Windfish, oh my god. Didn't he explode? I'll attach a drill to the Falcon's bow. Bow, not bow. It's a ship, not a weapon. Shouldn't you be in bed? Nah, no worries. Can you really do it? Easier than falling off a bike. Okay, let's get to work. I have nothing but questions. I really have no control right now. kind of wanted to hear what they were saying, but oh well. Did... What? 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 Excuse me? Sid? Sid, you've overworked yourself yet again. I guess I need to step out of the action for a while. Other than messing with airships, I'm not much use anymore. This is an excuse so that he does not join the party. My hat's off to you, old man. You're really something. Get well, okay? Look after Cecil and Rosa. Don't worry, just get some rest. Take care of yourselves, you hear? You too. Aw, alright, get out of here. Thank you for everything, Sid. I told you to stop spinning in the air. That kook is amazing! He attached the drill! Aren't you his doctor? Shouldn't you be worried? These guys have better stuff than I have. No. Oh, we did get a new piece of equipment for Edge, didn't we? Yes, it's slightly better. All his patients are kooks. Where am I? Hold on. Those stairs are backwards. Just... Okay. Alright, just gonna... Now, how do I, like, leave? Okay. Oh. Okay. Wouldn't try for any powerful summons until I get a full party. Yeah, probably not. Oh, one thing I have not mentioned on stream, I don't think. I managed to finish Final Fantasy III. Everyone died now onto FF5. Oh, it's our old airship. Cute. I did manage to finish FF3 in my own time. I don't know if I ever mentioned that on stream. That game is terrible. Is there seriously no overworld map? I'm trying like every button combination. Alright, we're going to where? Mysidia? I don't really know where that is. Here, let's see. Elbon. Why is that a desert when we walk up to it, but grasslands on the world map? Is there, like... Ah. Do I have any? no. It's this spell. That's the world map. What nonsense. Okay, Dissidia. Oh, hey, that's actually quite nice. For some reason, I got a flashback to this Shrek game I played when I was little. Was it on the Game Boy Advance? Because I might know the exact Shrek game. V-Smile, and it stole music. Oh. V-Smile was a bit after my time. I never grew up with one. Although you can find them for insanely cheap. There's no way in hell you can't mod those things. Let's see, we knew you would return. Please join us at the Tower of Prayer. One born of a dragon, bearing darkness and light, shall rise to the heavens. Come on. A little faster. Over the still land. The moon's light eternal brings promise to the planet. With bounty and grace. Oh my god. Did it need to move this slow? Everyone, let us pray. Now is the time to make the legend come true. Look! Our prayers! Our prayers have been answered! There is no doubt. That is the glorious ship. The Lunar Whale. That's a whole-ass spaceship. A strange voice addressed me during our prayers. You are to fly to the moon. Someone awaits you there. But how can we possibly get there? The Lunar Whale is a ship which came from that moon. According to our records, there is a crystal inside it which can control its flight. You must find a way to communicate with it, Cecil, and make your way to the moon. I will see what I can do. Well? This is moving a little faster than I thought it would. What happened to the pacing? Where do I go? I know it said, like, someone's waiting for me here, but, like, who? That's promising. Oh, I'm not able to land. Interesting. Back here. Alright. I'm gonna go on a long search and putting a massive cannon to get to the moon. These guys just snap their fingers and warp there. That is some music. Hey, how are we walking here? Oh, get me out of here. 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 Bye, Rydia. Oh god, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck. Okay, real talk. Where do I go? Here, maybe? One step. And another back attack? Not only is it a back attack, it's a back attack with bombs. Holy fuck. I am just getting shit on today. Okay. Am I in the right place? No. Not at all. We'll see when Sonic Chronicles will happen. I need to repair my whole ass computer before anything can really get off the ground with Sonic at the moment. I'm unsure if XSplit will have the same problems because it only records the capture card or captures it at 30 FPS as opposed to 60 from the regular software I use. But I don't really want to risk it. Granted, a stream that is a disaster is much easier to recover from than an entire episode of a Let's Play, which is recorded in broken footage, so... It's a shame. I was really excited for the first episode of the second route. I have no idea where to go. Like, none at all. Like, I know they wanted to send me to the moon, but the moon is covered in really strong enemies. Can I pick up that one guy yet? Where was he? The one guy, the bard. An FF game with cryo chambers. Where's the bard? He was in... there? Must fly to Jupiter. Right, there's nowhere to land here. Okay. Our damn ship is way too big. But apparently only in sprite work. In Hitbox, it is the same size. If only I were stronger. Oh, I need him. Give him to me. I find it really weird that we never go into that tower. Like, it appears to just not be a dungeon at this point. I guess we'll head back to the moon? They said someone was waiting for me here. But, who? Fuck is that thing? I already know I can't get close to the big crystal thing. The game designers are waiting. Yeah, it's like Pokemon. What the fuck? If I land in the wrong spot, I just fucking die. That's like the thing that's bothering me. This is the only thing marked on our map. And it's the spot where we fucking died. Grinding? It's the only thing I can think to do right now. God, everything deals literally 800 damage a hit. That's half of my HP. How am I supposed to keep up with that, damage-wise? Like, what? Is there a fight I can win on the moon? This makes very little sense to me. Hold on. One moment. We're just gonna... We're just gonna check the table of contents on the strategy wiki. Let's see if I missed anything. No. No, I did not. Feymarch to get Ridiusum summons? Sure. I'm going to assume that's not on the moon. For my sanity. Alright, let's see. Is that marked on my map? No. So it was Feymarch? Land of Monsters. In the underworld. That would explain it. Alright, where did I put the other ship? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Magic. Oh, that's also the wrong ship. Huh. Why do we even still have this one? Is it the Falcon? It must be. Yeah. Okay. And now, one more. I want the entrance to the underground. Is that it? No. Oh, fuck. Alright, come on, Rosa, you sign again. That one? I know that we, like, burst out of the top of a mountain, so... No. It's gotta be around here somewhere, right? There it is. Alright. Rosa. Again. It is not listed on the map. Okay. I have some ideas for where it could be, though. So that's the way up. Is this it? The Sylph Cave. There were chests in there. That is not where we were looking for. I think this was Sealed Cave? Yes. Southeast. It's in the northwest of the Dwarf Kingdom. Okay. I guess. I have no clue. Oh! Wait a minute. It's in a town? I think I know then. It's west from the Dwarven Castle Island. Or on an island. Okay. Just sorta... No, wait, here. We'll just look at the overall map, see if we can find find it. There. What does it say that is? It doesn't say anything. Okay, so it is sort of just in the middle of this lake. Lake of Fire. It's right here. Yep, Passage of the Eidolons. Alright, put Edge up front. I passed here when I left the Fey March. Perhaps we should ask Leviathan for help. Alright, so that hurts me. You know, it's not a back attack, it's fine. I think that's it. It's like a dude summoning goblins. Just normal goblins. Not even particularly beefy. Okay. I'm just gonna... Oh, that's gonna hurt. I was right. I'm certain Leviathan will just help us. No questions asked. That deals a shitload of damage. This way? Oh. I was not expecting Booba. Definitely was not expecting Booba with 1,000,000 HP. Pretty 8 level, that's good. Maybe I can... Nope, okay. Oh. Yeah, the lava does 50 damage per step. 50! Rydia again. Well, luckily I still have like 1,000,000 of these Phoenix Downs, so... God, so much damage. Casually summoned Spider-Woman. Just gonna... You know, this... Oddly enough, this reminds me of Persona 1. Because Persona 1 had this, this ability on one of the main party members in the game, on, like, their default persona, that just nullified floor damage. And then they only used floor damage twice in the main game. I can't speak for side content, because I didn't do much of it when I played through that game. Oh, look at that guy. The red one, he's doing a pose. You encounter something on lava, you're always taking damage. Holy shit. Riddy, it'd be really cool if you'd cast. There is no Geomancer yet, sadly. What the fuck? Two damage. Well, he worked out well last time. Titan. No. No! One. Please stop. Cecil. Okay. I'm gonna have to do some major off-screen grinding here. Kiraja, holy shit. Rage quit a game? Never. It's never happened. I'm just gonna target the summoner. Maybe I should target the Booba. That didn't do as much as I thought it would. There we go. Hi, Edge. Alright, now get your ass up. Did that just... It did. So, I'm currently using the Xbox Series S controller, and, its A button's a little... we'll say sensitive. Oh my lord. Fine. She's just gonna spam it. That is super obnoxious. I'm feeling a little done with this game tonight, to be honest. Just because it's literally every fucking encounter that I have to be like, alright, now to heal everybody back to full, and revive them all, and it's just, I'm gonna have to grind. I'm definitely gonna have to fucking grind. Get me out of here. At the very least, we're really close to the end of this game. Like, really close. We only have, like, looks like maybe 2 dungeons? One of which, of course, being the final one that contains the last boss. Just... That is the least efficient inn in the game. You have to walk so far. There. I'll probably, in between streams, head back to the sealed cave. And then we can go after Leviathan. I'm gonna make a safety save state, just in case. I don't think I have anything crazy on this emulator that's, like, really worth streaming. I guess that I have, like, a setup to stream. I have this thing, which is really bizarre. I downloaded it because I sort of wanted to see how far this project got, and it got pretty far for a PSP port of Minecraft. We have, like, 20 to 30 minutes to fill. Ish. That's all I have on here. I do have a hard drive with more ISOs, though. We could play Final Fantasy II again. Please note, I'm not playing Final Fantasy II again. Well, we could just go to post-stream. That is an option. Fuck, it is hot in my room. Can't think of really anything else we'd have lined up to do. I do want to get back into streaming FF14. I kind of want to do it on a semi-regular basis. But if I were to log into that game right now, we would be playing it until 3 a.m. Probably. Granted, the character that we have set up isn't very far. At all, actually. But it has been a while since we've played on Maal Gothith. I'm sorry, Maal Gothith. She has that apostrophe. How long has it actually been? I know we did 4 streams of it, total. I'd love to check, but YouTube is being slow tonight. I'd also love to throw on some music, but YouTube is also being really slow. Oh, wait. Where is... There it is. FF14... Or not. That was FF4. Where's 14? There it is. The last episode was last April. Why does it feel closer than that? Or further off than that? Granted, it's been over a year, so. But I guess I'll throw up the post stream at the moment. I made a new little graphic for it that looks a little better. takes up more of the screen. It's a little bit more zoomed in than the previous one, but it has a closer to proper aspect ratio. So, I called it good. I refused to download proper image editing software so I could make it, like, actually 16 by 9. So, this is the closest you're ever gonna get out of me. Maybe someday I'll actually commission some artwork for the stream. It'll give me, like, maybe an actual profile picture that isn't just, like, Esper. I've never even used that Pokemon. I don't know why my profile picture is Esper, to be totally honest. That would be fun to do. Pokemon. I wouldn't want to do any of the main Pokemon games, though. I'd want to do, like, a fan game or something. Ooh, what was that one? That one that got Nintendo really upset. TM Gravy 1.5 HD Remix. What was that one? It was like Pokemon, it was like Uranium or something. It was Pokemon... Was it Uranium? Yes, it was Uranium version. This one got Nintendo so mad. And they issued like a huge cease and desist about this thing. It's got, like, all original Pokemon. It's got, like, new mechanics and types in it. It's got, like, a really, like, large region, apparently. I would have to track it down if we're gonna play it. You're gonna black out? Alright, good night, Jay. Throw on some music, I guess. I don't know, Pokemon Uranium might be a fun one. Since I'm not going to be able to stream everything I want at this moment in time, I might have to go for a more variety-driven approach, you know? We'll definitely finish FF4 someday. Definitely. I can't say as to what else I'm really interested in doing. I really do want to do a Dark Souls playthrough. Like, a lot. Not even necessarily just to show everything off, because, like, I want an excuse to play through Dark Souls again. I don't know. You know, speaking of Dark Souls, we'll throw on some music from it. Dark Souls, OST, let's do Sif. Great Grey Wolf, Sif. There we go. That certainly won't get me copyright struck into oblivion. Right? I don't know. Because of Elden Ring, I've sort of been going on like a binge of a lot of FromSoft. I finished Dark Souls 1. I finished Dark Souls 2, and I finished Dark Souls 3. The only one that I've done the DLC for is Dark Souls 1. Find any ridiculous comment thread to grace this post stream with. That guy, no comment thread I've ever read will ever live up to that guy. None of them. But yeah, I played Dark Souls 1, then 2, then 3, and my experience was very interesting, to say the least. Dark Souls 1 was as good as ever. I love Dark Souls 1. It is seriously one of my all-time favorite games. Just the way everything's, like, laid out, the way everything's designed. It's a very good game. I mean, not everything, of course. Lost Izalith still exists, that place is still awful, its boss is still the worst thing on the planet, but everything else is pretty good. And then... Dark Souls 2 was weird. He keeps trying to get me to watch Scott the Woz. That guy. I'll tell my story about Scott the Woz later, if I haven't already. I don't know if I did. But that motherfucker follows me around YouTube, I swear to God. I can't get away from him. Anyways, like, Dark Souls 2 is, like, terrible. I don't want to hate it, because it's got some really interesting design decisions in there. But the game was very obviously rushed, and Bandai Namco very obviously, like, ruined everything for them. Because if you don't know, Dark Souls 2 was intended to be released on the PS4 and Xbox One. But Bandai Namco was like, no. Release it on the PS3 and Xbox 360. And what we ended up with was a game that looks like shit. Just absolute shit. None of the shaders look right in any way. The animations are like half finished and terrible. There are enemies in that game that the bottom half of their body wobbles while they walk, which is not normal. And to top it all off, the map is like completely broken and makes no sense. Like, there are several transition areas that just were never implemented into the game. So you get these amazing scenes, like going up an elevator in a windmill and ending up in a volcano surrounded by lava out of nowhere. Should pull up some other music. How about this one? There we go. But Dark Souls 2 is like such a fundamentally broken game. And to top it all off, if you're going through the main game, just like not doing any of the side content, just plowing through the main game, it's super easy. It is easily the easiest Souls-like I've ever played. There's no contest. And that is really disappointing. Especially when you couple that with the fact that if you try to go for any of the side content, it is all completely broken and not fun. Especially if you're in the DLCs. Especially. If a boss is even somewhat optional, you can guarantee that it is not fun, broken garbage. The Smelter Demon is the perfect example. Before I forget, when grinding, if you get Rosa level 35, you can learn Float, which allows you to float over lava and spikes. That's good to know. Thank you, Jay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Dark Souls 2 bad. Of course. This is nowhere near a hot take. Most people hate Dark Souls 2. It's really weird because I consider it an okay experience. At the end of the day, if you're just sticking to the main content, it's like super easy, of course. But it almost makes Dark Souls 2 one of the most accessible games. And it also has the most direct plot out of, like, any of them. So, I don't know. It's just... It is, it's not all bad. Dark Souls 3... I didn't like Dark Souls 3. I never had. I always found it to be like this weird, horrible in-between from Bloodborne and like Dark Souls 1, basically, where it wanted to be really fast like Bloodborne, but it also did not have any of the mechanics to back it up, and it was designed more like Dark Souls 1. Nowadays, I don't think the game is designed poorly. I think that game's designed really, really well, actually. I still think Bloodborne is leagues better than it. Just so much better. In almost every way. But it is... How do I want to word this? It's good at doing what it wants to do. Essentially, Dark Souls 3 is like... It is the most anime out of all of them. You get, like, weapon arts that do, like, crazy shit. Like, crazy flips and, like spin attacks and shit. And, like, the whole game is incredibly quick, and the bosses are all very notable set pieces. Even Dark Souls 1 had its, like, non-memorable bosses. Dark Souls 3, almost every boss is pretty memorable. Almost. And that goes a long way to sort of, like, I guess, giving Dark Souls 3 its own identity as far as Dark Souls goes. I don't like it as much as 1. I don't like it as much as Bloodborne. I still think the original titles within this genre are the best. By far. But I definitely don't hate Dark Souls 3 anymore. I just wish my computer could run it properly. As it stands, I have no way to stream Dark Souls 3. Just, like, none. I would love to someday, but I would have to capture it from PS4. I would have to capture it from PS4. Because whenever I'm running it, my computer slowly starts to die. And once I close the game, I have to literally restart my computer to restore most basic functions. Which is... not great. Not great at all. I would like to stream Dark Souls 1, though. Who knows? Maybe next time I can do some Dark Souls 1. I don't know if I'm doing anything tomorrow night, but who knows? Maybe then. Considering content's on hold right now. Entirely. I do have a video that I am probably going to start writing soon. But, you know, it's my first written content in a long time. People tend to not like when a series becomes too anime, even if it was already pretty anime. Castlevania and Dodonpachi. Dodonpachi. It's a bullet hell. Yeah, no, Castlevania is, like, the most notable example of that. Dark Souls 3 is interesting because the anime-ness of it isn't what people dislike about it, typically. There are a lot of things to dislike about Dark Souls 3 if you want to really dig into them. The big ones being that it's super linear, like extremely linear, and that there's not much side content. And what side content does exist is either really not good, in the case of the Demon Ruins and the old Demon King, which are... The Demon Ruins is an area that, like, I never even do when I'm playing through that game. It's just not worth my time. And the boss of it is literally accessible by just sprinting from the entrance of the entire area for about 40 seconds. Just in a straight line past, like, an archer and a couple, like, this big worm thing. Well, not an archer. It's like a big turret that's firing at you from, a ways away. But, like, none of that content's good. There is one notable good side area in that game in Archdragon Peak and the Nameless King boss, which is seriously one of the hardest bosses in any, like, base Souls game. Like, outside of those two areas, though, I don't think the game has any optional bosses. At all. There's just the two in Archdragon's Peak, one of which is a gimmick fight, and the one in the Demon Ruins, which is not good. Where's, like, a song that I can pull up that won't get me copyright struck into the fucking floor? There we go. This works. I gotta say, I am very happy with myself that I made it as far as I did in Denier before, you know, going on hiatus. I am planning on finishing the series once I get all the technical problems ironed out. But, like, fuck, I made it 53 episodes into that. Holy shit. I don't think I've ever done anything for 53 episodes. Which is still crazy to me. Like, how many Sonic streams were there? I know there were a fuckload. 75. I guess if you count those as episodes, that's more. Is Castlevania... Castlevania didn't have as much. Yeah, it's 64. But yeah, speaking of things that people don't tend to like about Dark Souls 3, you know, that lack of optional content, the linearity of the main story, like, here, let me pull this up. Do I have a desktop source yet? Not on this scene. XSplit? That was very weird. I don't know what that looked like on your guys' end. Let's just throw up a desktop capture. Just... like, if we go Dark Souls area map, for Dark Souls, like... let's put 1 in there. Like, if we go Dark Souls 1 area map, right? First off, yes, this is basically what the game looks like. It's completely insane. But, like, you get, like, some of these flowcharts, right? Which, you know, they sort of outline how the game flows, like, how the areas flow into each other. Which... Dark Souls is very much so, like, sort of an evolution, a 3D evolution of, like, Igavania, you know, the term for Castlevania-style Metroidvanias. It's sort of an evolution of it in a lot of ways, and, you know, Dark Souls 1 is very all over the place with its progression. You can go a lot of places in any order, and then, you know, you jump to 2, and it gets a little iffy. Yeah, see, you have basically a few routes out of the main area, but mainly it's just a bunch of, like, forks in the road for Dark Souls 2. It's much more simplistic than Dark Souls 1. It's just, oh, you get into the game, alright, you go to Hyde's Tower of Flame, you go to Lost Bastille, Cinder's Rise, you get a Great Soul. You go back, and, oh, look, up there, Great Soul. And then, oh, look, down there, Great Soul. And, oh, look, over there, Great Soul, you know? It's very simplistic. Dark Souls 3 is, like, straight up... Should probably actually open the thing. It's, like, straight up just like, a line. It's like a fucking straight line, and then, like, one time you go back through here. Oh, I forgot, the Untended Graves were a pretty good side area. Consumed King's Garden... if it means I have to go through Consumed King's Garden. Yeah, no, there are 4 optional areas. That's so bad. That is so bad. But, like, as you can see, it's literally just, like, a straight fucking line. Just one... And you compare that to these two, and it's so disappointing in that regard. But as far as, like, criticism goes, it's like that, and then the issues that come up with, like the pacing and stuff. And that's really as far as it goes, in terms of my issues with Dark Souls 3. Optional areas are all immediate detours from the main line, seemingly. Yeah, exactly. The untended graves and the Archdragon's Peak are the coolest examples of side areas. So basically, you go through the Consumed King's Garden, which is so in the way that you might just accidentally find it. It's just not required of you to, like, actually finish it. It's just part of the big final area. And once you go through there, you get to this room where it's a guy, like a dead body in this one pose, and then there's a chest at the end of the room. The dead body, if you go to it, you learn the pose that it's doing, the Way of the Dragon, as like a gesture that you can do. And the chest contains whatever. But if you walk up to the wall behind the chest and smack it with your weapon, it dissipates, and it leads into the Untended Graves, which is a really cool area that's just, like, hidden behind a wall in an optional area. And then, if you take that Way of the Dragon emote, and you take it to Irithyll Dungeon, there is this one corpse in Irithyll Dungeon that is doing the same emote, looking off sort of towards the mountain. And if you do that emote there and wait for a little bit, like right next to the corpse, you will be taken to Archdragon's Peak, because you're doing the Way of the Dragon emote. Like, those are the coolest optional areas in the game. The Demon Ruins you have to find by, like, knocking over this bridge that the game basically tells you to knock over. And if you walk up to the bridge, it'll, like, give you the prompt to climb down it, like it's a ladder, and if you do that, you end up in the Demon Ruins, and it's just a straight shot to the boss. It's a really lame area. I would really love to stream Dark Souls 3, because in my opinion, it has some of the coolest set pieces in Dark Souls. The problem is it just kind of kills my computer. So, you know, that's not going to happen. Maybe once the capture card is all well and good again, I can give it a shot. Maybe. I think for now, tomorrow night might be a good night for Dark Souls, actually. We'll see what build I end up doing. Whenever I play Dark Souls 1, I just go, like, the basic bitch, just, like, strength. Like, unga bunga, big smash kind of build. Some of this reminds me of the Saturn areas in Symphony, very short affairs. Yeah. Consumed King Garden is really short, and the Demon Ruins are incredibly short. Incredibly short if you're not a pyromancer. If you're a pyromancer, you have to go through the ruins proper to get a lot of really good pyromancies, and that area is hellish. I would never wish that on my worst enemy. Holy shit. And the payoff is a fucking pyromancy build in Dark Souls 3, which is so unbelievably weak. Pyromancy's just a weird topic in and of itself. It originally started, right, so when you're building your character in Dark Souls, you know, you, of course, choose the points that go into every stat, and there are magic stats, or there is, like, a magic stat, I believe it's intelligence, and then there's attunement, which is, it decides how many, like, spells you can actually attune to your setup, and then there's faith, which goes to miracle builds. So there's intelligence for sorceries, and then there's faith for miracles, but then there's a third kind of thing, like, kind of spell called pyromancy, which, I am not kidding, scales its damage off of nothing. Every pyromancy deals a baseline amount of damage, and has no stat requirement to wield it. All of them. In the entire game. I don't know how they shipped like that. I just have no fucking clue. At all. The way Dark Souls 1 is set up right now, and, I mean, will always be. They're never going to patch that game anymore. Not that I would want them to. The way Dark Souls 1 is set up is you do a strength build that's Unga Bunga, Big Smash, and that can already kill bosses in 3 hits. But then you also give them the most powerful kind of magic, because it only costs, like, 5 level ups to be able to attune any of them. It's just, like, such a weird, like fuck up. Granted, Dark Souls 1 wasn't exactly tested very well. It was infamously kind of rushed. But, like, holy shit. They changed that later, but, like, they overbalanced all of the magic in later games. So they're not really all very good. Most infamously, in Dark Souls 2, pretty much every single DLC boss is resistant to sorceries. So if you are intending to play the DLC, you cannot use sorceries. Basically at all. At least not during the boss fights. It's fine for exploring. In fact, it's actually pretty okay for exploring the DLCs in that game, but just the fact that, like, every boss is resistant to it is just such a weird oversight. Who knows? Dark Souls 2 tomorrow night. You know, that'll be fun. I'll have to think if I actually want to do Blighttown, though. People might call me a scrub if I skip it. I'm kidding, I don't actually care what Dark Souls fans think. Should probably play more music, thinking about it. What won't get me copyright struck? YouTube, none of your suggestions are helping. At all, actually. YouTube, I'm not playing anime music. Why is it recommending nothing but anime music? What the fuck? It's always weird when the design of games consistently punishes certain options that are presented as being useful. Dark Souls 3 is really bad about that. All Dark Souls games are bad about it, actually. All of them. I'm getting nothing but anime music. No! I can't play that. How about this one? This is more Dark Souls music. Oh, that's the credits music for 3. That's a little... It's a little dark in terms of mood. Maybe not. But I guess while I look for something to play, I guess, you know what? Sonic music. What's some Sonic music that I can play? How about this one? This was not the theme I was looking for, but I'll take it. In some cases, it might just be the developer had something totally different in mind than most people. A lot of times, it is probably just a lack of testing. There is this fucking weapon in Dark Souls 3. This is my favorite case of the developers just dropping the ball. There's this weapon in Dark Souls 3 called Soldering Iron. First off, it's a branding iron. That's what it's supposed to be named. Second, the description reads, Branding iron used by the jailers prowling Irithyll dungeon. Press its searing tip against foes to inflict fire damage and temporary block Estus healing. It does not block Estus healing. At all. It lessens it a little bit. It does not block it. I don't know how that made it past testing. I just have no idea. We'll see how far I decide to go in streaming, like, Dark Souls stuff. That's a game that I feel like reasonably more than one stream is, like, you know, not unreasonable. Or more than one playthrough is, like, not unreasonable. Turns out the temporary part was actually a Death Note and not supposed to be left there. Change this text later. See, if I'm doing Dark Souls 1, I gotta think about what build I want to do. I could do sorcery. I've never done a full sorcery build. Sorcery's pretty good in Dark Souls 1. Do Miracle, which is the opposite of good. Miracles are interesting because they have a whole stat dedicated to them. And there is not a single Souls game in which they're usable. There's just not. At all. And it's really weird looking at the state of Dark Souls and the way that it, like, all the weapons and stuff are laid out, looking at it, and then looking at Bloodborne. And seeing that in Bloodborne, every weapon is good, with the exception of, like, one in the DLC. You could reasonably finish the game without, like, handicapping yourself by using almost every weapon in Bloodborne. I mean, ignoring joke ones like the plank shield and, I don't know, there's probably some other dumb joke one. Of course, y'all already know how I feel about Bloodborne. It is the best game in the franchise, pretty much. Now, can I actually find... Oh, fuck, that was... You know what? This will do. Speaking of Sonic Adventure, I've had an interesting experience lately. I have just tried almost a full playthrough of the PKR mod loader for Sonic Adventure on PC. And I am now kicking myself for not streaming it initially. I don't know if it was out when I streamed Sonic Adventure, but still, it fixes everything. Like, actually every problem. And it keeps in the good features from, like, DX. Playable Metal Sonic, actual 100% reward, mission mode, Game Gear titles, it keeps all of that, but it reverts the graphics back to their old state, making them look much better. It removes the weird fucking hitbox that got fucked up on that loop in Emerald Coast that everyone makes fun of. It fixed, like, all of the lighting, and it fixed Supersonic looking terrible. It just fixed everything wrong with the game. And then if you want, you can have it include, like, a couple of neat little extra things. And the DLC from the Japanese version. So, it's just... It's good. It's good. Who knows? Maybe someday I'll stream Sonic Adventure again. Give it the proper treatment that it deserves. Damn, I gotta think of some games to stream if I'm gonna variety. Let's see. How's this sound? Tomorrow night, Dark Souls. Night after, FF14. Probably fix the really weird thing DX introduced with the Hedgehog Hammer. Super map you under from the trial mode where the textures got all fucked up. Probably. I didn't know that was a problem. Hold on. So what the fuck is wrong with this? I gotta see this. I don't see images of, like, the texture being all fucked up. This might just be, like, not a widely reported on glitch. And you know what else we did not talk about here on stream? Whatever the new Sonic game is, we finally got one announced. We're not going to be hearing about it for quite a while. If I remember right, it's coming out sometime in 2022. But we're finally getting another one. It only took me streaming the entire franchise and then stopping, but in the time that I stopped, if I had just kept going, I would have had time to finish the whole series. Last I checked, there was a whole blog on things DX messed up, and that was listed among them. I forgot what it's called. It's probably the PK Russell. It's probably that one. I know Cybershell touched on it. This one? Was it PK Russell? Who is this? No. Who the fuck was that guy? Was it this one? No. Fuck, who was that guy? Is a bad port. Don't speak Cybershell. No, no, no. No, stop. No, it's PKR. Reliable network. That's it. Texture quality. Maybe it's in texture quality? No. Sounds and music, character models. Egg carrier. Maybe it's in there? Egg carrier downgrades. You know what? I'll just bring this up. I'm gonna be honest. I do like the look of the GameCube egg carrier. Just has more detail going on in there. Better fog effect. I don't know what the fuck happened into over here. Sub games, yeah, it might be in there. More comparison screenshots. Extra content, maybe? Oh my god. Oh, metal. Don't think the GameCube port looks all that bad. It's a downgrade, but on like the PC versions. Yeah. What it loses, it typically makes up for with like occasionally better looking things. Although the Dreamcast version is definitely superior. God, Cream's so fucked up. Cream is so fucked up. Her model is missing several textures and looks strangely lit up on PC and next-gen console ports. While the exact cause of this issue is unknown, the technical execution of the cameo is quite strange. Instead of the Dreamcast animation format used elsewhere, Cream has a separate model for each frame of her animation. Perhaps that was the quickest way to get a hero's model to work in SADX. Miscellaneous, maybe? There's gotta be something in here about it. Wow. Other minor differences. The infamous sewer glitch. Sonic's story after attaining Lightspeed shoes makes him unable to get out of the sewers. Like the controls issue can happen on real Dreamcast, there's workarounds, but the issue is generally quite frustrating. It has nothing to do with the Dreamcast version of the game. Emulation bug involving floating point values, pirated rips of the game. Huh. I didn't even know that was a glitch. I cannot find anything about the Amy... I can't find much about it. Bosses. Oh boy, that is loading quite slow. Oh, yes. Scott the Woz. Yes, yes. I'll just, I'll tell that story if you see if you can find it. Basically, there's a good one. Basically, back in the day, Scott the Woz was very small when I found him. Maybe like 10,000 subs, somewhere in that range. I think. Keep in mind, this is old memories, maybe totally wrong. But, you know, not very many subs, and he had a couple of videos that I was sort of interested in. One video where he was, like, taking a look at all the worst games according to Metacritic, and one video where he was taking a look at, like, some other thing. I don't remember what it was. And I am not kidding when I say that over half of the video on the worst games on Metacritic was like, well, I can't play that game, so let's move on. Without, like, even covering in much detail what was up with it. Like, why people hated it or anything. Like, it was completely useless as like a video on this topic. It just felt useless. And all of the other videos I watched from this guy, which I watched like 2 more, I hated all of them. I just despised them all. They were just very low effort, very low research. He had good production values, I guess. That was something. But I hated his videos. And at the time, I was a fan of JonTron. And JonTron had posted for, like, what, 11 months? Something like that. The issues with that, I am not going to go into. Just note, I am no longer a fan of JonTron. I do not like the man. But back then, I was a fan of him. And JonTron's entire subreddit was taken over by posts about Scott the Woz. Just his whole subreddit. Why Scott the Woz? I will never know. I don't think the two are even remotely comparable. But from then onwards, constantly, in my YouTube recommendeds, on my YouTube homepage, he would follow me. Just everywhere. Every video, I would see his fucking face off in the sidebar. Every fucking time I turned on my computer, he would be there. And I could not get rid of him. No matter how many times I told YouTube I wasn't interested. No matter how many times I told them not to recommend the channel. No matter how many times I, like, straight up, like, clicked on a video to dislike it. That was one of the things I was trying to get him to go away. And at the end of the day, what I ended up having to do was block him. I had to look up how to block channels on YouTube, and I blocked him. He is blocked on my Stream Archive channel, which is the one I mainly use when I'm just sitting around watching shit. He's blocked on that. Because I could not get him to go away. There are, like plugins you can get that, like, block certain YouTubers from showing up on your homepage, but I didn't want to download one of those. If YouTube wasn't gonna listen to me, then whatever. I eventually did get him to go away. Like, I didn't see any videos from him for a while. But for a long time, it was sort of like a in-joke in the friend group I was in at the time that, like, I was just followed by him constantly. That Scott the Woz was just always fucking there. And even then, like, even after I blocked his channel, he would still show up, like, when I was using a non-logged-in YouTube, like, for example, on my Switch or on my PS4, you know, like, he would just show up all the fucking time. And to this day, I don't watch his videos. I don't like him at all. I don't think he's a good YouTuber. If other people like him, that's fine. I don't really care. But just, YouTube was relentlessly just shilling his channel. Just all the time. I hated it. But basically, that's my story about Scott the Woz. I don't like that guy. Still don't. Probably never will. What's another song? Pumpkin Hill, hell yeah. You know me, the fighting freak Knuckles, and we're at Pumpkin Hill. You ready? Well, it is getting a little bit late. I'm just gonna creep down in Pumpkin Hill. I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here. I can sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I'm feeling like this is probably a good point to end it off. Tomorrow night Dark Souls, I guess? Maybe FF14. I'll make up my mind. Because we do have a character that we should probably play on. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. It was an interesting time tonight. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time.